Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, What the Beck. Today we are going to be setting up my bullet journal for November, but first I'm going to flip through my October page just because I like to show how they look at the beginning of the month and then near the end. And then we're going to be setting up with a pastel theme, and that's because y'all voted for that in the last poll on my October video, and you can vote in the poll that is popping up now to vote for next month's theme. And I'm actually pretty happy that the pastel theme won out over SpongeBob, even though I randomly wanted to make like a SpongeBob theme. I think that this is going to hype me up more for my convention at the beginning of December, and that's because pastel colors and like with white as an accent color is the colors of my fursona, which is basically a animalistic character. And that's like my mascot for my company when I go to furry conventions, which this next one is. And so it's kind of exciting because it's like the colors of my character leading up to this event. I thought it was cool anyway. So we're doing another really simple cover page this time. I really haven't had the time to sit down and do an elaborate drawing like I used to. So I'm liking these simple pattern cover pages, and this time it's just stripes made with washi tape. It's very easy. You don't even have to make it even. Like, I didn't cut mine even all the way. In fact, I actually put so many that were like hanging off the page that I had to like take some scissors and cut off the extra. You could always fold it down too, but I preferred it to be like only on one page, not on the back. So yeah, it's really easy. Just slap them down. They don't even have to be entirely even. As you can see on the top of mine, I actually overlapped the yellow because I did not fully center the word November, so I didn't have the same amount of room on both sides. But I was like, whatever, it doesn't matter that much. And then I just did rainbow lettering, so I had my bubble letters and colored them in rainbow, because why wouldn't it be rainbow? It's pastel rainbow theme. So speaking of that convention, my cat is making noise on the carpet, but speaking of that convention, that is going to be Midwest Fur Fest in, I think it's Chicago, I'm not entirely sure, I know it's in Illinois, but we're going to be there as vendors. My roommate and I are going to be 2 vendors. We have tables in the dealer's den, so if you are going to that event, you can find us there. And also related to that convention is a new investment that I made in myself as a brand and what I do on the internet, and that's my new logo, which you probably noticed when you clicked on this video. I did really like that illustration of my cat and I, but I figured that I needed an actual logo instead of an illustration. And I think that the design that the artist and I worked on came out really well, and I'm actually paying my sister to make a banner for the convention that I'm going to, so it'll have the big banner with the logo on it. And we actually had a really great idea to like put the logo in the center 3 feet. That way, if I have to go to an artist alley, I can just fold the sides in and it'll still work for a 3-foot table instead of the 6-foot that you get in the dealer's den. Anyway, I kind of got off topic, but the page that I just decorated that you watched while I rambled was the best and worst spread and the habit tracker, which I call achievements because it's kind of better for my mental health and helps me feel positive about doing things instead of focusing on what I didn't do. And now we are going to make the lettering page, and I am going to be using Cindy Gunter-Baldo's lettering challenge this time around. And I think I always end up doing hers. Like, sometimes I say I'll make my own, but I never really do it because I'm too busy to go through and find 30 or 28 to 31 words that all relate to the same thing. But yeah, I'm using her lettering challenge, and you can't see it yet because I'm a patron, so I have it early enough, like a week before the month starts, so I have access to it, but I can't show you. But if you do want to do her lettering challenge, you can check out her Instagram. It's @llama_letters, and it will be linked in the description of this video. But yeah, so then I'm just doing the lettering for the lettering page and adding some washi tape. It's pretty simple. I really should have rambled over this part because it's not as interesting as the other part. But yeah, so I kind of, from after the habit tracker, which was like purple and blue, I kind of went through and did like pages with different colors of the rainbow, because I love rainbow, but it can be kind of overwhelming to have it on every single page with like all of those washi tapes, especially since they were the thicker washi tapes. So I just decided to do like one color per page, and then as the month goes on, each page will have a different color with a different pastel washi tape. And I'm actually adding something new this time around. I'm calling it my notes and quotes page. One of my professors has been making some funny jokes and things that he just says things that like they're so unique that I want to like write them down. So this is basically for him, but also for me. And finally, I have a like budget. I didn't want to show the exact numbers that I have in my budget, but yeah, I made a budget page just so you know. And overall, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. It's bright and colorful, and it will hype me up for my convention coming up. So I see it as a successful month's decoration in my bullet journal. So that's all I have for this video. I hope you liked it. Remember to vote in the poll, and if you have any comments about this theme or you're going to that event, please tell me in the comments, because I love to read those and I like and heart every comment that I get. And I will see you in my next video, which should be next week. Bye!